Hi, I'm Susan Ashbrook with Equine VIP. We cover all different riding disciplines, interesting horses, and of course, celebrities and equine VIPs. Because if it's about horses, we cover it. Marianne Kennedy is a Grammy Award nominated singer-songwriter who has worked with some of the biggest stars in the music industry. Garth Brooks, Sting, Emmylou Harris, the list goes on. Now her career hasn't slowed down, but her passion for horses has been a true reward for her fans. Let's go catch up with Marianne and learn more. Marianne, I am so excited to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Now we could talk hours about your career in music. You've worked with so many greats. But what I really want to talk about is how horses have influenced you. In fact, your very first CD, The Trail Less Traveled, was about Tonka. Let's hear about beautiful Tonka.
Oh, thank you. You know, I've been a student of the horse my whole life. But in 2000, my spotted saddle horse who I had raised foundered badly. He was a teacher for me in many ways. He now led me to becoming a barefoot practitioner, learning more about nutrition, etc. But when I lost him, and then my little soul dog of that chapter of my life, Choi, they had the same birthday.
Wow.
And I lost them within 4 days of each other, and it just kind of, you know, being a songwriter and a musician, you know, when I sat down to write a song the next time, what started coming out was processing these feelings, and I started writing songs about them, about celebrating them, about grieving them, the loss of them, and it kind of changed my my path musically. My friends heard a couple of the songs I had written and said, Marianne, you've got to do something with this. So that's when the shift happened, and I combined my bliss of my love of horses and animals with my profession, which is music.
Yes.
And that I released The Trail Less Traveled in 2002.
That's so great.
Now I've done, I just released number 5, pre-Christmas, 2011.
Now, you also wrote the theme song to The Road to the Horse. How did that come about?
Well, Tootie Bland had heard about my music and me through the grapevine, through the horse grapevine, and she called one time and said, well, she emailed actually and said, you've been on my radar. I want to talk to you. Would you be interested in performing at The Road to the Horse? And that was 2010. And I was like, well, duh, yes. So I performed that first year, and then at the end of the road in 2010, when we were saying adios, till next time, which we didn't know when that was, she said, you know, Road to the Horse doesn't have a theme song. I went, I think I know somebody who can do something about that.
You know, I'm going to write one.
So it didn't happen right away, and I called her a few months before 2011, which she had already asked me to sing. I said, okay, I've got something to run by you. I figured out how to write it. So I recorded it and performed it at the 2011 road, and it's on my new record.
Now, you have a very busy career in music, but we're interviewing you at the Light Hands Horsemanship Clinic.
Yes.
I mean, you mentioned a little earlier in the interview that you are a barefoot practitioner. Is this just, you're driven to know all about this? How did this come about? And having a career too. You know?
Well, I'm really just insatiable for knowledge, especially regarding the journey of the horse. You know, of course, I've been a Pirelli student. It all started when I saw Ray Hunt and Buck, you know, the story from last time that we spoke. But in '99, you know, I went to the Ray Hunt Clinic. It was like, oh my gosh, here are the answers I've always, you know, this is the road I want to get on, so to speak, road to the horse. And then I went to a buck clinic, and then I met David Litchman and started on my Pirelli journey. And now I kind of I know enough to embrace it all and appreciate and take the treasures from all of the great horsemen. Mind you, I'll be a student from now on, but this event, Light Hands Horsemanship, is just it's just a cut above anything else I've ever experienced. So many awesome horsemen in one place in a very authentic, beautiful setting.
Beautiful location, and they only take 200 people,
Yes,
so
yes.
it's very, you have to get your reservation in.
Yes, so next year,
Yes, exactly.
this is a not to miss event right now, and part of why it is the intimacy of it all, the accessibility to all the wonderful horsemen, and so anyway, and Debbie Helkamy, Aiton and Debbie, of course, are kind of the founders of this, along with Tom Spalding of Spalding Fly Predators. So they got together and organized this, and it's a gift to all of us. So I'm honored to be here.
And I understand that you performed yesterday, and you performed a song about Ray Hunt from your new CD.
Yes, one of the songs, and it's probably my favorite off the new CD, is...
Let's just mention the name of the new CD.
The new CD is called This Love of Horses, and yeah.
Gotta love that.
Well, and that's the theme, or that's the first cut, so that is a song. And to kindred spirits everywhere, this love of horses that we share. And we are, we talked about it before, we're a tribe. I mean, this mutual bond of this passion and this love and curiosity to know more about them and learn lessons from the horse is just, it makes us a tribe. But Two Leaves is a true story about something that Ray Hunt said when I first met him, and I thought, someday I'm going to write that. I didn't write it till after Ray passed. I just didn't figure out the right way, and I guess after he passed, he might have given me a little energy from the other side.
Yeah, his spirit was hovering.
Yes, because I really feel that, and I get goosebumps just talking about it.
Yeah, me too.
But I can't wait for you to hear the song. I sang it yesterday, and I don't think there was a dry eye in the arena, so to speak, which is really, really a beautiful thing for me, and I know Ray's smiling down.
Now, if someone wants to buy the CD, where can they find it?
Just
all your CDs?
All my CDs, and I have 5 out. This is number 5. Through my website.
Good.
MaryAnnKennedy.com.
Perfect.
Very simple. So you can hear samples on there. Just hop on.
So you're a busy lady. What's next for you?
That's a good question. What's next is singing today at Light Hands and tomorrow. Then getting on the airplane Monday to go back to Nashville. I still do some writing on Music Row, and I'm still kind of actively in the music business. So I've got some projects going to work on when I get home with some co-writers and some young artists I'm working with. And hey, the farm and my 4-legged family, which is quite large, and just continuing my journey of the horse.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
For more about Mary Ann Kennedy, go to her website, MaryAnnKennedy.com. Thanks, Mary Ann.
Thanks, Susan.
And then he took us by the heart and told us the truth. And he said, if that big oak tree was a horse, I know 2 leaves.
Thank you for watching. Join us next time for another episode of Equine VIP.